Actually Controller, the podcast that is actually Controller. And we are actually in control of everything you're hearing right now. I'm so very sorry.
What up, everyone? Welcome back to Actually Controller. You got Steve.
This is Chad.
This is Jeff.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're so sorry.
So we're kind of going back a little bit on our review stuff to kind of what we were doing earlier in the year. We got 3 unaffiliated-ish bands for review tonight.
Yeah.
I will say, in some iteration, we have played with all of these bands at one point
Or another, yeah.
One of them, the very first one, I don't think it was this band though. I believe it was me and Chad's last band.
In your guys' last band.
So
I don't remember.
because
well, you're about to be you'll do the whole, oh my gosh, I remember.
I've slept since then.
I've slept since.
not only have you slept since then, this show happened at a venue that's been gone for a very long time.
Well, I mean,
Oh, is this a Legends show?
This was a Legend show.
Oh.
So, yeah, to date how long ago this show happened, it happened at a venue that not only is not around, but hasn't been around for a long time.
yeah,
I don't think Controller ever played Legends because it was already gone.
I believe you're right.
Yeah, I think as we were recording across the street, if you remember,
Yeah.
it was shutting down, and we were standing there outside
While they were unloading pool tables and stuff like that, I think, out of it.
Yeah, so we were recording.
We were right across the street.
We were
during it.
recording
Yeah.
the very first Controller album when.
Well, our demo EP
Yeah, well, when the
over at Temple.
when Legends
my
across the street was being torn apart. So.
Yeah.
So sad. So sad.
But
I mean, to be fair, I played there as well in another band, and we all played there together.
Oh, yeah, no, we all-
quite a bit. So
there is more than enough history there of
Oh,
the 3 of
God,
us
yeah.
all playing there in some iteration.
So
But-
much time spent it there.
yeah.
But this band specifically was
great
played
deals on
on a
video.
show with El Nino, if I remember correctly, and we were openers on that one. But yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
So not expecting those guys to remember us or that show either.
No.
Yeah, probably not.
A lot of stuff has happened since then. So
We all
from
forget.
what I read on their socials, they're about to do their first show in like 10 years here next week
Hey, where like in and around the area, or
in their hometown.
In their hometown, okay. And where is their hometown?
Their hometown is Cape Coral, Florida.
Oh, hey.
So
I hope everything's like awesome down there. Hopefully they were in the Panhandle or whatever after all of the crazy storms that came through, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do not know. I'm assuming since their socials have been updated recently
That they're doing fine.
that they're doing fine and everything, and
awesome.
all the plans are still in motion for them and all that. But
Yeah, if you're down there in Florida, definitely go check those guys
yeah,
out.
we are exactly 1 week away from our first show in a very long time
Hey.
at Buddha Live, November 9th. This picture is from the last show we played. So
yeah, and they've released 3 brand new songs here recently as kind of their "we're back"
That's very
type
cool.
thing.
And that's one of these that we're listening to
Yes,
tonight.
we are going to be listening to one of those 3 songs tonight.
Nice.
So
Hey, excellent. I'm looking forward to
let's
it.
do this.
yeah, so the song I just randomly picked one of the 3. I went ahead and I picked the song "So Long"
Oh, nice.
because it's been so long since I heard anything new from them. So I figured it was only fitting.
That sounded appropriate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, so long. It's been so long since I heard stuff. So
Yeah.
let's do that one.
Let's
But
give it a shot.
all right, so first up we got EkoTren with their song "So Long." 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, the drums there.
That drop into that massive sound is just gorgeous.
Oh, it's like a Mudvayne vocal awesomeness that's happening there.
All the attitude's there, but it's not like...
It's good screaming.
Yeah.
Oh, and the sing out.
Oh, that drop right there,
Yeah.
the suspension there.
That was fun. I was about to say that on that drop.
Yeah, that's a nice change right there.
That high string in the back going, just like hanging. The production's so good. Dude,
I love that end of that.
yeah.
Chop.
The chop vocal. Ugh.
It's never gonna ever get old for me when a good halftime chorus drops.
Oh, seriously.
I mean, I've been listening for those for over 30 years, and they still do the thing for me every time.
There's an incredible amount of synth happening in the background, too.
Yeah, for the depth and the
Yeah.
thickness to lift the whole bed.
Yeah, the radio state mic. Oh, that stop. Oh,
That was nice. Oh.
okay. Okay, that's old
Waited.
school. That's old school, and I love that so much. Oh, God.
Thank you for tapping into some of the best elements in new metal again.
Yes. Oh, and the gang vocal.
This is the most multi-layered breakdown that I've heard in a long time. This had like 4 different sections to it.
Yeah. And it's kind of neat. This is like a, though it's the chorus line again, it's got a second layer sitting over the top of that.
Yeah.
That's like a callback. That's really great writing, guys. Wow.
The notational picks that they picked for the vocal run.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. Oh, the lift.
Yeah.
Full key change right there.
And I think it's just neat how they incorporated that breakdown all the way through the end. Oh, that last note. Oh, excellent job, gentlemen.
I don't think we can say that we've had that strong of a start to one of these episodes in a while. Like that was
good.
That was right out of the gate.
Literally wanting to just jam and bounce to that. I could listen to that again and again. And like honestly, there's some really great grab sections throughout, man.
And also just enough callback to the old school like new metal, alt metal days.
The pitch harmonic back and forth. Wait. That was excellent. It was the best like new metal jaw.
But at the same time, I will give massive accolades. A lot of the new tricks for the modern metalcore and all that type of stuff were still peppered in. It wasn't like it was 100% we're living in our old 90s 2000 new metal.
Right. And the synth, I don't know if it was synth or just pad stuff going on in the background. There was some intricacies that were just popping out here and there. Makes me want to listen to it all over
production,
again.
how thick that low end on the production was.
Yeah,
It's just like,
the low end, like we're sitting in a room where he has some surround sound speakers and whatnot, and
Jeff's right next to the sub,
and I could feel it right through my chest as soon as that low hit, and you were like, oh, and I'm like, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
especially those breakdown slides. Those just like.
Yeah, it was good.
Good job on the synth bass.
Excellent job, gentlemen.
Yeah, I mean, for being out of the scene for a hot second and everything like that, and having this be some of your return material and everything.
We're definitely in the lab making some stuff happen.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
I am very impressed with what you guys have come back out with.
Call
For
us.
whatever it's
Give us
worth.
a call.
Call us. Let's go do things.
Yeah, for whatever it's worth.
Let's go do fun metal things together.
All right. Well, we are going to move on to some local homies for the next one because they just had a brand new track drop. So we're going to go ahead and check that one out. So on to the next one.
On to the next one.
All right.
All right. So next up, we got some really good friends of ours.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some homies from here in the hood.
Yes. Fort Wayne Band.
Fort Wayne locals.
Yes. Been really good and supportive of us. We try to be equally good and supportive for them whenever shows are happening or releases are happening, and this is no exception.
Yes.
And I
absolutely.
think ever since we've gotten into the whole circle with them, I have been to 3. We performed at one, and
Yes.
I've been to one other, and I'm planning on going to the next
Yeah,
one.
I just bought a ticket while we were actually playing our show
But they do
for
it-
the next one.
They
Okay.
do an annual Christmas
Yes.
show that they host, and it's
Called To Christmas
to
Again.
Christmas again.
Yes.
And it's always a lot of fun. It has been. The bands that they usually bring on, as well as themselves, put
Yeah.
on a great
And
show
if we
every
didn't
time.
already say it, this band is To Breathe Again.
to
Yes,
breathe.
to
again.
We've
Breathe
just
Again.
been advertising that they're friends of ours and everything, but these friends of
Well,
ours
we
are
were leading up
yeah,
to it.
Yeah.
is To Breathe Again. So To Christmas Again is a nice little play on their band name and
Yes.
everything.
Yes.
And if I remember correct, I think the band name from, if I remember with Austin, kind of came from a recommendation from Chris of not necessarily the words, but the do something with the initials of TBA, so that way
To be announced.
you can always on all these other people's fire be like, see, I don't know, maybe
it's
we
like
are
we're
playing.
supposed to be playing.
Maybe we
we're-
are playing that one.
I
Maybe
mean,
we're
it
not.
says to be TBA.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
we might be
we
late.
are to breathe again.
Yep.
So I mean,
So I could be wrong, but I think I remember that being the story and everything. So
Oh, is that why we started using to be determined?
yeah,
yeah, we didn't want to like
we
advertise.
didn't want confusion. We didn't want them to also be like, I don't remember us booking on that one. Be like,
And then they show up and we're like, wait, look, okay, so the thing is,
about that. Here's the thing.
just
so-
saying.
Yeah, but
saying.
they just dropped a brand new song on Friday.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a single. If I remember correct, Austin said this will be on the upcoming album, but that still is a full non-associated date. They don't have any plan of when that will be out.
Oh, the album is TBA.
Yeah, the album's TBA. The TBA album is TBA.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, dad joke engage. So, yeah, this, though, from what I understood, is actually a track that will be on that album eventually when it comes out.
Excellent.
But,
And they are recording everything on their
yeah,
own.
they do
Like,
everything
all the
in-house.
production and everything.
Yeah, all production, all engineering, mixing. I think they send out for mastering, though.
Okay.
But, yeah, pretty much it's a full DIY
Yep.
operation for them and
And I
everything.
mean, to be
so,
fair.
to be fair,
To be fair.
here's the thing.
Actually.
The thing is,
Huh?
we live in Fort Wayne, and there's so many stinking talented musicians all throughout.
there are.
Yes.
So whenever I hear it's a homegrown or we recorded it ourselves, I'm always interested because I'm always like, okay, what's the quality really?
Yeah.
And because there are some incredible musicians out here.
Well, and you have about the easiest access to high-end recording gear as you
I-
could possibly ask for here in Fort
Trying
Wayne.
not to like name drop that necessarily.
Oh, I'm not going to
No.
name drop the company, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying you have
No.
about as easy access in this town as you could possibly ask for to the high-end recording equipment.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Yes, but again, it's so many incredible musicians in this town that we could probably do like a month's worth of episodes of just bands that from the area.
and that's only in the rock genre. If we wanted to dabble outside of rock, we could be doing it for over a year.
yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah.
But
so
yes, so we got TBA with their brand new single called "All Right." So,
right.
all right, all
Go.
right, all right.
here we go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. I really like that. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, the kick work.
That kick is...
And it's huge sounding. That's an interesting cutout there.
Uh-huh.
That is so big.
Yeah, and actually, I am digging where the melody line's all built in.
I love the fact that they're playing with some odd time signature in a very Octane style track at the same time.
Absolutely. There's some really thoughtful writing happening here. They've done an incredible job.
Yeah.
Well done, guys. You know, honestly, the vocal pocketing is really great too. Everything's like kind of turned up to 11 on this one.
Yeah, everything's living in its spot.
Yeah.
Nothing's overtaking anything. So, Scotty, well done. 'Cause I know that's all on you. So
that's great.
One step to take and I'll be free. I pray the waves will wash me away, drag me down, I can't sky.
Such good energy in
Yeah.
this.
oh no, the movement has been very intentional and purposeful the whole time.
Oh, that hit, dude.
Oh, I like that. That's
That
fun.
buzz hit, that was awesome. That was fun.
Yeah, but the pad in the background.
Now, it was the buzz hit in that caught me, man. The drill into the break. It was just intense.
I'm just trying to be alright. Will I last another night?
And man, that's a catchy chorus line.
It is.
Wanna be okay, but I'm nearing capacity. I'm trying to be alright, and if I hold on tight, I can make it through the night.
I love that break. Dun, dun. And the way it just folds right back in.
But it's not on a 4/4.
No, it's not.
That is
Yeah. This is really good and thoughtful writing right there.
it is.
Well done, gentlemen.
All
Holy
right.
moly.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Got a brief kind of hearing of it through a phone speaker in the middle of Pierre's with PA system going.
Okay, so you
And so what I heard, I was like, this has a good feel. And what I can tell, it sounds like you guys definitely wrote something far more improved than your previous stuff and everything. And the things I could hear, I was like, it felt like it was Octane-esque.
Yeah.
I will say this. One, it's a phone.
Yeah.
None of that 808 stuff that you all put in there was ever going to come through there. So I'm glad I got to hear it this way.
Yes.
Yeah. It
Two,
destroyed. That was awesome.
there is no way that I understood half of the nuance that was happening in that track.
Absolutely.
When Austin was showing it to me on the phone. So I'm going to genuinely say I still never heard it before this. So,
Yeah, so
regardless of what Austin
that's
had up
fair.
and against my ear, I did not hear it before this.
Yeah, all the detail, all of the detail, everything was super on point, dude. Excellent job,
Yes.
gentlemen. Holy moly.
The engineering.
Very
Scotty,
well done.
hat
Very
tip,
well
buddy.
done.
Yes, absolutely.
You pocketed phenomenally well.
Oh, and the vocals, dude. The vocals were super on, actually. Like, everywhere that like I was just saying the pocketing, but anywhere he came forward with an absolute note, it was right where it was supposed to be. It felt 100%. It's awesome. That is a great song. This is probably the
a really great
best
song.
TBA song I think I've ever heard.
I am in agreement, and from what I even heard at the venue, I felt like I was probably correct with that statement.
Yeah.
I can now, with proper
Yeah, I
speakers,
honestly say-
confirm my previous statement was absolutely correct.
Absolutely.
If this is where you guys are going,
I can't wait
I love
to
the
Christmas
direction.
again, you know?
yeah,
I'm ready for the Christmas again.
Yeah, that's incredible.
because I was informed this will be played there.
Oh,
Oh.
yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I am very much looking forward to you guys pulling this one out live.
Yes.
And hopefully all the 808 gets dialed in correctly for the subs at the venue for you. Because if they're dialed in right, that's going to be massive.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
So-
huge.
Yeah.
Make sure you're extra particular during sound check.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
Just make sure they do you right.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Very
Excellent
much
job.
congrats. And best of luck on the rest of the material
Yes.
hitting just as hard.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I'm going to have to keep an eye out for the rest of this stuff. So.
Yes.
all right.
Absolutely.
We are moving on to the last one.
Woo!
All right, last one up. We got this track a while ago
Yeah.
and had every intention of listening to it right around release, because when I got this track sent to me, it was supposed to be released like a few days later.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Yeah.
So sorry.
And because we didn't intro with this, so sorry. It's very fitting right now.
We did though, actually.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, me and him did.
Mhm.
Okay, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
So this was supposed to happen a while ago. There's been a multitude of other episodes that kind of had to take precedent,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and
Gentlemen that-
unfortunately, it pushed this one to the back burner. Not because we had no interest in reviewing it, but because we got kind of a marching orders of certain things that needed to happen
Beforehand.
at a specific time.
I mean, seriously, if you want proof that we do enjoy these guys, for anybody that can see the podcast, I'm actually wearing a shirt from the band that we're
And it was not planned. It was
No,
actually
I didn't.
very funny. So I didn't inform the guys of the tracks that we were going to be reviewing tonight.
Not at all.
And Chad walks in with his bass, and he has a hoodie on, but it's only halfway zipped up. And I look, and I'm like, "Are you wearing an Iron Oxide shirt?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Well, about that.
We're reviewing them.
We're
tonight.
finally getting a chance to review them tonight." He's like, "No." I'm like,
And we love
"Yep."
those guys. Like, we love Iron Oxide, so
Hell yeah.
So-
and looking forward to this.
Yeah. So we
I've been looking forward to getting into this, and I've avoided like any kind of like running into it prior
Yeah.
because I want an honest review of it.
Yup.
and they've released another track just either recently or it's coming out like this upcoming Friday type thing.
Sick. Well, then we'll get checking that one.
Yeah,
out.
so for everybody to get context on it, Iron Oxide, we had the pleasure of meeting these guys on the last show of the last tour at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was our rescheduled date. We were originally supposed to end the run in Nashville. That ended up falling through. These guys were gracious enough to kind of help put the whole thing together
Yeah. They
down
really
in Crossville.
they really kind of saved the day there with that.
Yeah, they were the ones hosting the whole night. They found the venue area. They were running sound. They coordinate everything with our other homies, Wolf's Vaz,
Yeah.
to come in and play everything. It was really, really fun. Mildly cold, but really, really fun
Okay,
show.
it was a good
But it was a
time.
great time.
Yeah, I can honestly say it's been a long time prior to that, and even since then, really, that it's felt like that cohesive of a lineup
Yes.
on a show we've played
Yeah, and then also it
all
was
the
just
way across the board.
Yeah.
the attitudes with everybody, like it's
Everybody
just-
was super cool. there.
Everybody was
family.
just there for the party.
yeah, everybody's just family. It was a good time.
Yeah, so they are out of Crossville. Tennessee.
Yes. Crossville, Tennessee.
So, and they just had a show on the 1st.
Okay.
And that's like the latest update on their posts.
Yeah, if you after we check this out, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you right now that it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I just know that it is. And that you should check these guys out for sure.
We
absolutely.
wanted to do a review of them before we went down to play the show, and then we realized that all the material that was out was from their old lineup, and it was material that they were no longer actually playing out
Right.
or
We
doing
wanted
anything
to
with.
actually
And we did not
listen.
want to misrepresent
Yeah.
who they are, what they're doing, and what they sound like now. So we waited for one of their new songs. This is, as far as I know of, the first song that they released with the new current lineup
EP
and everything. And I think it's coming up on an EP, but I'm not positive on that. But yeah, this, as far as I know of, was the first thing they put out of the new stuff with the new lineup, and them finally showing what they're planning to do going forward. So,
Right.
but we finally
I
actually
We finally
check out
get to check you out.
Iron Oxide's track Lust.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
I
Oh,
like
that
the
timing, dude.
And it's all on the lift.
Yeah, it's good.
Definitely gets you bouncing.
Yeah, it's big stompy. And then it gets so pretty. Oh,
Dude, I'm not going to lie. They're giving me slight isms of an old school local of ours,
yeah.
Shine Slumber.
A little bit.
And I know you guys don't know this, but that's a huge accolade, guys.
Yeah, Shine Somber was amazing. But that voice.
Yeah.
That voice. Oh my gosh.
That voice with this rhythm that's going on.
Yeah.
it's-
It's smooth.
Oh, well reached.
so much in there.
I was going to say, what do you want to focus on? There's so many different options.
Honestly, the whole package, the structure that they decided to go after. Oh. And then to hit that note out of that. That's excellent.
It's worth the wait, but I'm still mad that we had to wait this long to check it out.
Seriously, this is really good.
The tone on the clean when it comes in there. It's like,
Well, and how it's not a head cut off. It's
Yeah.
purposeful, like, transition and bridging
yeah, you
to
don't,
that clean.
you don't feel like you dropped out of the song
Yep.
into it. So well done. So well produced.
And the shaping for the bass guitar, you guys.
It's humongous. Oh, that note. The level of vocal control this guy has is
Insane.
so impressive. Oh.
The drums are so spicy.
Yeah. Oh, and that China.
On the lift.
Yeah. Oh. Wow, wow, wow. The tone on the guitar. Oh, that whole separation of those two distortions was so ear yummy. I have no idea how to explain that. That was good.
love.
Oh,
This doesn't come from up above. Feels like soon I will implode. into the
Oh, you guys are about to get all proggy for us.
Yeah.
of me.
It's a movement.
Uh-huh.
It's like some of my favorite stuff right there. That in-breath scream.
Yep. Masterful with structuring.
Yes. Y'all just played a clinic in my ears.
Yeah.
Yes. Listen to the low.
yeah. It's very busy, but yet tucked into a
Yeah.
beautiful pocket.
Dude,
Yeah, so-
everything was separated perfectly while being together perfectly. I don't even know how to describe how you can do that.
Along with the fact that that was the leanest song I've ever heard in a long time.
Yeah.
There was zero fat.
Yeah, there
There was nothing I heard at any point in time where I'm like, from a structural standpoint, that didn't hurt, but it didn't help. Everything that needed to happen
It
and
was
be there
perfect.
was there.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
So beautifully put together. Holy crap.
Yes.
Okay, again, gonna reemphasize, worth the wait. Kind of pissed that I had to wait. So,
Super happy I wore this shirt today.
yeah.
And if you are listening, definitely go check out all of the bands that we've listened to today. Check out all their other stuff too, and they're all amazing people. They're definitely worth following.
Yeah. A very strong episode tonight.
Yeah,
Whoa,
yeah.
very
Everybody in tonight just brought their A game and just killed it. What the heck, man?
And this is why I love to be able to do this type of a podcast
Yeah.
episode for us every once in a while.
Yeah.
Is though I'm tracking down the songs, I'm not listening to anything
Yeah.
beforehand. I just have some knowledge of the band.
Yeah, or
And I'm trying to get their
loosely.
newest stuff
Yeah.
just because that's most likely what they're trying to represent themselves as going
Right.
forward. So beyond that, though, I'm not putting any extra investment into trying to find stuff about the song or what they're trying to portray with it.
It's true.
I kind of leave that up to Chad to possibly find day of
Yeah.
on the spot if
Yeah.
somebody happens to have a post or background
Yeah,
or something like
are
that.
you
We
posting?
kinda-
Do you have a show coming up? I'll try to help you out if anybody's listening in your area.
I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of try to approach it in the same way that any listener on the internet would be.
Like,
you know,
did you just randomly pop up in a playlist or in a shuffle
Yeah.
or something like that? And this is how they randomly found you type thing.
Man, this particular episode I feel was like just turned up to 11 all the
oh
way.
Yeah.
the music's been like
And the
great all way
production
across.
across this episode.
Oh, seriously.
Yeah.
The low end on every single track that we listened to tonight has just
Everyone.
been
Nobody
very
missed.
powerful, very noticeable.
Hey, Putt, take note. So
So sorry. We're
So
so
it's,
sorry.
I'm calling you out. You ain't gonna watch this far into the episode
That's
if you ever watch
probably-
this episode.
that's
So
probably
I
true.
feel absolutely safe to throw you under the bus at this point in
and
time.
I'm sorry, Pud, but at this point, Malort is not a threat to Steve anymore.
No.
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 Yeah, both
Give me
of
a
them.
bottle. I'll find the sweetness after the third shot. So, yeah. But the production on everything
Oh,
tonight,
it's been just
phenomenal. It was
amazing.
huge.
Great
Everybody
job.
was pocketed correctly
Yes. That
on
was
everything.
That was like the killer for me and some of the others that we've listened to is like great music, but this great vocals, but this
Yep.
great drums or structure, but this particular all three of these like there was
It was an
no-
all hit type situation.
Yeah, there's no fat to be trimmed off of any of them.
And great
know.
energy on all three tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, it was always the push forward.
Yeah.
Nothing ever drew you back, and it was just...
You never had a checkout moment either.
No.
No,
you were
and
invested.
anytime that I was silenced, I was focused and
Yeah.
like was getting drawn into the music. It's like, this is
And you
good.
too can see how focused he was if you subscribe to our Patreon.
That's
Yeah,
right.
subscribe.
You can help us make enough money to buy tacos on occasion.
And you can see that I've sat here this entire time with an empty buzzball in front of me.
I was going to give him a puppers, but there was only one cold one, and well, that's mine. So
So suffer, okay?
I was going to offer him a sip, though.
Oh,
Do you want a sip?
I'll take a sip.
I'll give you a sip of puppers.
Puppers.
Only because I got a new 12-pack sitting upstairs on top of the steps.
That's ridiculous.
Because Canada, baby.
Hey, I made friends with some Canada people.
That's awesome. So before we end up having
That's
any...
awesome.
Yeah, now we're gonna start into our
Yeah,
talking.
before we
episode.
start rambling,
Okay, we love you guys. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you
us.
Yes.
for submitting the music.
Absolutely.
yes, thank you everybody who sent over the MP3s for actually putting the effort in. We appreciate you. We will catch you in the next episode. Jeff's going to keep giggling about the good for you. Yay, Canada.
Yay, we love
So,
you guys.
all right, later.
Bye.
We're so sorry. We're so sorry.
Thank you for listening to Actually Controller. If you liked what you heard, please consider following us on all our socials. You can easily find us on all the different platforms by going to linktree/controller33 or scan the QR code if you're watching the video version of this episode. Thank you, and we'll catch you next time.